Hello YouTube and welcome to Full Dottle, a channel dedicated to tamping topics such as pipes, tobacco, lore, and more. I am your host, the Bearded Briarman, and without further ado, let's get lit. Welcome back everyone, and on this episode of Full Dottle, I'm going to be doing a VR for KiltedPiperSteve and Miss Cathy. This is for their 300 subscription GAW. But first, a little housekeeping. I am smoking my Peterson 80S Dracula. This is a sandblast finish. And in it, I've got some Five Brothers that Jojo Piper sent me. Believe it or not, I like it. It's plain burley as best as I can tell, and from what I've read, and it's just a good pipe tobacco. I don't enjoy the shag cut of it. Shag cut clumps up, and it's kind of hard for packing, really. But it's a great tobacco, and I'm looking at getting some more of it because I enjoy a pouch that I can take with me when I travel. So anyway, for their GAW, they asked if people would do a VR on who helped them become the person that they are, the person that had the most influence on their life. And I have many people in my life that deserve that title, but I have one that absolutely takes the cake. As many of you know, when I was younger, I was in the United States Marine Corps. I went off to Iraq twice and served in the war over there. And when I got back, things were a lot different. I didn't go to the VA right away, so I didn't know what it was called. I had no idea what PTSD was or anything like that. But I was a very angry and broken individual. I had a hole in my soul that I tried to fill with drugs, alcohol, and quite frankly with women. I had severed all ties with family and friends. I couldn't feel the bond any longer. I had no feeling for anything, no emotions, no nothing except for anger, hatred, and just depression. I was numb, I guess is the best way to put it. And toward women, I was not very affectionate, and I didn't treat women right. I was a bit of a dog, and it embarrasses me to say so, but that's what I was at the time. I was just a very bad person towards the female gender. But in 2012, my daughter was born. And when I went to the hospital to watch her be born, it changed everything. I watched her be born, and the doctor looked at me and said, "Mr. Wynn, do you want to cut the cord?" And I nervously shook my head. He handed me the scissors, showed me where to cut, and I cut the cord from my daughter's umbilical that attached her to the only life source she had known for her entire existence so far. And for the first time since I had been back from the war, I actually felt something. I actually felt an attachment to something on this earth, and I felt love again for the first time. It was unusual because it broke me open, and it changed everything. After that, I realized that a lot of women, and this is according to studies, if a woman has a good relationship with her father, she will model her future husband off of what her father taught her, who her father was. And so I knew that I had to become a better person because I wanted my daughter to marry somebody who was going to love her, take care of her, cherish her the way that she should be, and be able to give her a future that was after she left my care. And so I decided that I was going to be the best dad, the best person, the best role model that I could be. Since then, my daughter and I have built a very strong bond. My daughter is a little me, and she is very attached to me, and I'm very attached to her. And now my relationship with women is very much different, women and children. I see my daughter in every woman, which shines a new light on my actions toward other women. I'm no longer like I used to be. Of course, now that I'm taken off the market, it's my opportunity to be able to cherish and love this individual the way that I love my daughter, and in a more mature sense, like a husband will love his wife. So my daughter had a lot of effects on me. She showed me what love was. She broke my darkness. She shined a light into my darkness and let me feel love again. She caused me to desire to want to be a good man. That way I could ensure that if she modeled her future husband off of me, that at least I would know that I gave my best effort to ensure that that individual would stand up to the standard that I had set for her in my life, and so they would treat her right. And she also emulates what I see in other women. There's not a day that goes by that she doesn't teach me. Children are very often our teachers if we'll just sit at their feet and listen to them. They're always teaching us a lesson that we probably didn't know. So, Kilted Piper Steve, Miss Cathy, that's my VR to you. I would have to say that my daughter is the most influential person in my life because she has changed me whereby nobody else could have. She changed everything for me and turned my whole world upside down, but in a good way. So that's going to do it for this episode of Full Dottle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And until the next time we see each other, I bid you farewell and happy piping. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to enlist in the Full Dottle platoon. It's easy. Just click the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as I upload the next episode.